So there is a hard truth about Shiba Inu that people need to understand. Unfortunately, I think a lot of people, they get unrealistic expectations when they come into this space. They'll look at something like a Trump meme coin launch and surge and do thousands of percents of X in a day, and they expect Shiba Inu to do the same thing. And people need to know that Shiba Inu is a blue chip asset. It's been around for 4 years. It's been in the top 20 basically since it first broke into the top 20. It's a $10 billion market cap. And what that means is that when the market's boring, Shiba Inu is going to be boring. But what's interesting is that excitement is going to come, and that is where Shiba Inu is going to perform its best. And I want to talk about a few things in this video with you guys. So if you're new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So Shiba Inu actually started off with a really good day yesterday. It's kind of what we saw across the crypto market. We actually had a very nice green candle day. Then it, of course, turned red. Of course, this candle for SHIB 2 days ago was a very, very thin candle, a lot of volatility. And yesterday we did actually set a new daily high from the prior day and a new higher low as well. Okay, so we're actually doing a very good job of kind of reversing this direction here. We'll see what the day brings. Obviously today, remember, FOMC meeting. It's a big deal. It's going to cause a lot of swings in the market, so be prepared for that. But you guys can see that this trend may in fact be starting to create a little bit of an ascending channel. Now, obviously, this could be creating a little bit of a bear flag, which we don't want to see. We don't want to see SHIB drop back down here. But understand that when we look across the crypto market right now, everything is kind of blah. There's not a whole lot going on. We've kind of stalled in terms of the overall market cap. For example, if we take a look at the total market cap of crypto, look what's been happening since basically the start of December. Not a whole lot. It's a lot of the same capital in the space, a lot of matriculation going on. And people seem to forget that, SHIB had actually been doing even pretty well from a price standpoint up until the launch of the Trump and Melania meme coins. That killed a lot of, I don't want to say a lot of momentum in the market. It just caused a lot of people to start doing some really weird things. All right. Now, that being said, right now, when we look across meme coins in the space, I'm going to keep hitting home on this, guys. Look at the last 7 days. Look around the space at the other meme coins right now, right? Some of them 35% down, 39%, 40% down. If we go further down, I know it's 50%, 60%, 70% down, right? Meme coins have just been getting brutalized as of late. And the reason why is a lot of people are chasing that 100x in a day. And understand that that is incredibly difficult to do. It's very hard for new memes to gain traction. There have been a couple that have done well. For example, Toshi. I know someone mentioned Toshi. That's gone 205% in the last 7 days, but then it fell 24% in a day, right? So the point I want to make is right now, if people are making sideways moves, just lateral moves in the market, it makes no sense. I don't know why people are chasing right now before things are getting exciting. Don't chase yesterday's gains. That's the dumbest thing you can do. As always, this isn't financial advice. People can do what they want, right? But like, let's say dog with hat moves 15% in a day outside of everything else. That's kind of a sign that capital moved there. It pumped the price, and then we tend to know what comes next. The price is going to drop, and people are going to lose parts of their bag. And the reason why I'm saying this is we've seen this time and time again. So I went back and looked at a couple of my videos from the depths of the bear market cycle when sentiment was very similar to what it was now. Frankly, it was kind of crap. People were saying SHIB was dead, nothing's going to happen. And then the market started to liven up. Things started to get exciting and assets started to run, right? Now, why I'm mentioning this is we saw very similar fundamentals to that time. We saw this, again, conviction. We saw this accumulation take place. We saw all the things that we talk about time and time again here on the channel were present at that point. And what we needed was just a little burst of excitement in the market. We needed something to flip the switch, for excitement to ensue, for new retail to flock to the space. And that's what we're waiting on. It sucks, right? You know what? I hate it just as much as you guys. My bags are packed. I've done a great job of accumulating from the depths of the bear into the depths of the summer of the bull market cycle, of the early part of the bull. And now we're waiting for the most explosive and most exciting time in the market, which is up only season, which happens during alt season. It's when assets like SHIB and many of these other retail driven coins go on huge, huge runs. I've seen some people complain about SHIB not being in the top 10, talking about dropping out of the top 20. And frankly, I don't see that happening. SHIB is still basically a 25% drop from falling out of the top 20, and it would have to do that outside of the rest of the market. And the problem that you have is that Shiba Inu has major conviction, all right? There is a cult-like mentality when it comes to Shiba Inu. Most people want 1 cent, and that's a good thing. And that is the reason why SHIB has become a blue chip asset. That's why it lasted from last market cycle into now this market cycle. It's why when Shiba Inu went on its 4.5x run over the course of 7 days, it was one of few that were able to make that aggressive of a run. Now, fast forward to now, fundamentals are better. They're better than they were back here. There's less available supply on exchanges. It fell again to a new all-time low. Whales again added another 500 billion Shiba Inu yesterday. And again, I hate to keep beating a dead horse, and I keep hating to repeat myself and really try to have this hit home. I see a lot of people complaining. I get the comments every day. I really don't care, but I want people to at least know what's happening so you can make a decision based on that. The market right now, not peak levels of excitement. They are peak levels of boredom, or that'd be valley levels of boredom. All right. Although we look at the fear greed index and right now it's at a 50, it's at a neutral. Frankly, we're sitting more like down in here. We're kind of in this. There you go. We're kind of sitting in this fearful range. And why I'm mentioning this is I see talks of bear market cycles. I see talks of, the economy's in the crapper, right? I see the talks of, after today's FOMC meeting, things are going to get worse and BTC is going to crater and all this stuff. And who knows what the future is going to hold, but know what you hold in terms of an asset. Shiba Inu is a blue chip. It's been here for over 4 years now. It's gained traction. We're setting new all-time highs in terms of holders. Whales are buying in a big way, right? All these things that we need to see are present in terms of SHIB. And remember, the price is the last thing to move. It'll always be the lagging metric. It comes behind fundamentals. And until fundamentals change, I don't know what people are complaining about. So the biggest thing I want to say is the question I get a lot is, when should Shiba Inu set a new all-time high? Well, if cycles hold true, we should be a new all-time high somewhere in that March, April, May standpoint. And the thing is it's probably going to happen very aggressively. All right. SHIB has been pushing very hard on resistance. Obviously, we're lower than we were back here in the early part of December, but SHIB was pressing and pressing and pressing. And what we need now is just the final piece of the puzzle. And that's retail to come back to the space, excitement to ensue. And then we're going to see a lot of that capital that's parked on the sidelines right now start to hit some of these retail driven coins in a big way. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. It sucks. I hate stagnation just as much as everybody else. I've been talking about Shiba Inu for 2.5 years now, but SHIB hasn't let us down before. And right now it's showing that it won't again. So appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Show your love below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.